Alright peeps, here it is. The engine that came with Firebird. Yeah, so it is going to go in to the black cloud here because, you know, it has no power whatsoever. This has something like only 450 horsepower. Yeah, so big truck. It is a ZZ383. Don't know a lot on it, but it's got powers. So we're going to re-gasket some stuff, oil pan, time cover, intake. You can actually run old school valve covers on this. That's what I'm going to do. And every one of these has a bow tie. Groovy. I'm not sure what valve covers yet, but we gotta drain the oil, you know, then flip it upside down to get everything underneath off. Take the oil pan off, get the timing cover off, then take it back off the engine stand to do rear main seal. Have it dangling on the engine crane. I got some new things. I got water pump. I might have to look into buying headers. Don't know yet. Should have already looked them up, but I haven't. It does have 750 carburetor. Yeah, some people say carburetor. But it needs rebuilt. I did stick it on black cloud, and I don't know. It wasn't very awesome. Probably just needs rebuilt. It's been sitting a minute. So I guess let's dig in. And you could look up, I don't know what all the specs are on this thing, ZZ383 GM stuff. I got papers, but they're not down here in the garage. But it's going to be pretty cool. It might pop a wheelie. Probably not. Yeah, I guess that's first. We are going to have to salvage up some fuel pump from the side of the blocks. I'm not running an electric fuel pump. And between flywheel and clutch that's in the truck, I found out I had another clutch right here. It was out of the 81 I got rid of. This one looks really nice, really nice. Either going to use that one or the one in the truck or the one that's over there on the big block if it fits. Whatever which one looks the best, or whatever which one fits, I guess. But I only have one flywheel. It's going to fit this, and it's in the truck. So hopefully it's fine. I bought a new clutch fork because, you know, the clutch fork for some reason is falling out of that. Something in there's broke, but somehow it's hanging in. It's doing clutch stuff. Not sure how, so I bought that. Hopefully I don't need nothing else in there, because if not, I just have to. I do have some other bell housings I could rob, maybe something off of if I need it. Distributor, this one's awesome. This one's all chewy. It's just falling apart. Like the wiring it'll go poof if you hook this sucker up. I didn't buy any capper rotors or nothing, so I got what I got in there. I got whatever's left good in that one. I got one in the back of that for a spare, and the one in the truck. So hopefully one of them is good. I'm not sure. I think the big block's got one. Yeah, it does. So I'm going to try to reuse some stuff here to save some monies. I think it's all about new plugs. I gotta get an oil filter. Didn't buy a timing chain, so we'll just see what it looks like when I take it apart. I don't think there's a power miles on this thing. It was in a square body. I'm not sure what year. I want to say like 84ish. I don't really know. But yeah, this was the other dude was supposed to put this into the Firebird. Never did. So it's going back into square body. So I think my son's going to buy that and do stuffs to it. So I got too much stuffs. Stuffs. Too many projects. Because I fund all this myself and it's not cheap. Alright, I said it. Let's dig in, get the oil drain. Everybody, you just take the plug out and watch it drain. And, oh, I gotta take starter off. Flip it over, which will be, it might not be too bad. I flip big box over on this, that's not fun either. Alright, let's dig in this time. Alright, take the timing cover off. And it's, you know, plastic. I'm pretty sure the new one, new bolts. Yeah, because once you take this off, it's junk. Hanging on your wall. Paint something cool on it. And I think that is it. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it came with new bolts. I think the only long ones go in the right there. Alright, everything else is the same. Oil pan's off. There we go. It's just stuck on the oil pan gasket there. See if we can peel that down. Maybe. Oh, that is on there. It broke. Probably needed replaced. It don't look too bad. Just twist that off there. Smell it. Yep. A little bit of plastic and Earls. This gasket on that don't look hateful bad, but that other one broke pretty easy. As far as the chain, not too bad either. So, just going to reuse it. Groovy. Oh, and hold on, I'll get you under here. I'll flip it over so you can see underneath of it. Or, I'll just take you under here. It is, you know, 4-bolt main block. Yep. It is clean. Really, really clean. Yeah, I'd say it definitely probably needed a gasket. Like I said, that broke, I thought, way too easy. Oil pan, same thing. Really clean. So, I guess I'm not going to flip it over right now. I'm going to take it back off the engine stand, let it dangle, so I could get the remaining seal out. Do them gaskets. So I can't really do them, I don't think I could do them on here, can I? I might be able to take it off on there. Might try that before I have it dangling. Should work. So to get your rear main seal out, you know, I watched this on, you know, on YouTube somewhere. Get some self tappers, put in there, and take your claw hammer and pop it out. It's actually easier to do if you leave it on the engine first instead of doing it the way I just did. You gotta basically kind of hold it down and give it the rip 'em to get it out. It's just easier if you leave it on the engine. Alright, peeps, I got timing cover on, torque related. So, yeah, that's done. Rear main seal stuff's done, torque related down. And you know, leave it to me, I ruined the other seal. So now we get to flip it over in oil pan gasket. Then we gotta wait on, I gotta take the stuff off the engine in the truck for this. And yeah, I guess then all intake, that needs cleaned. Nothing super exciting happening, just bolting stuff down. So you guys can't wait to see what color I'm going to paint this. Two of you out there, you and you, already know the color. Maybe three already know the color this is going. Oh no, maybe four might know the color. Yeah. You'll see. So let's turn into He-Man or the Terminator and roll this thing over. Alright, there it is. Get your teeth in there. Clean. I did dig some little chunks of silicone out of there. I wonder why the valve covers were covered in it. Got all the around the edges cleaned up. Gonna put some goop there, and back here in the corners, and the oil pan on. But first I gotta get some gas and clean the oil pan out. It's not real dirty, but I'm gonna clean it anyway. I used some brake clean on that, cleaned all the stuff off of that. It's almost ready for paint. Alright, oil pan. Alright, got the gasket on, got the goop in the four corners. I saved these from one of the oil pan gaskets I had a long time ago, so it'll be like a guide. So it's time for the drop of the oil pan. Alright, I got the oil pan all actually torqued. It is actually torqued down. So I've been spraying stuff on it, cleaning the oils off, and it's about ready to paint. My memory card's screaming I'm done, so I'll probably see you in the morning. Well, some morning-ish. I don't know. So, see you then. Alright, good morning, peeps. It's about, depends, like almost lunchtime. Spent about an hour getting this prepped. Cleaned up, sanding. I'm going to tape it off now. About as clean as it's going to get. Got in the nooks and crannies. Spun the old oil fill back on, keep the paint out there, and I'll tape up the heads. Clean them up a little bit with some brake clean, trying to get the aluminums to shine a little bit. Not pretty, but it's better than it was. Yeah, I should have painted this before I tore into it, and I could, you know, could have painted right over the time and covered it and tape it off. Everything else, but everything backwards, I guess. So, let's tape it up. In the word of the show, nope, pause that for a second. I'll show you that one, and I'll tell you that one in a minute, and I'll show you that one in a minute. It is all taped up, I guess. So paint this, all this, and I want to flip it over and do some spots on the tops. And if I get any paint on that, I'll just regrind it back down, same with the where the water pump goes. And we're going to probably paint the water pump that color. Water pump, and I'm not sure what else will be that color. So let's go get the color. Alright, here it is. Some of you guessed it. You and maybe you might have guessed the color. I'm going to go with grabber green. And that's going to be the word of the show, grabber. So let's make this thing glow in the dark. This, you know, spritz on the light coat. here and there. Yep, yep. I'll leave that dry for a minute. Alright, several coats in, and I'm out of paint. But it is glowing. Got the intake unbolted, so I clean it up and regasket that. But yeah, I think it's gonna glow in the dark. That'll work. So you gotta do something to it in the middle of the night when you're off-roading. It'll glow in the dark. You can see stuff. Be like a glowing light under the truck. Yep. Gotta wait for all that to dry. Then clean that. So it'll probably be another day on that. Plus I need more paint. And I probably won't get that today. So I'll probably see tomorrow maybe. There's gonna be several parts of this. You know, this part, then, you know, doing the truck stuff. Maybe we'll make this one part and the truck several parts. I don't know. Alright. I guess maybe tomorrow's after this is dry. Yeah. Catch you then. I'll be back. Paint's dry. It's been, you know, a minute. But the intake is clean as it's going to get. It's been pressure washed, it's been steam cleaned, and that's about it. Oh, and I painted, you know, some more stuff. So now we're going to press on balancer. So you got this little kit. It comes with all kinds of different attachments. I already tested it. This one goes on. Thread that into the crank like so. Probably should have did that before I put the balancer on, but thread it till it stops, I guess. I've never used one of these before. Bottom that out. Hopefully it comes back out. Like that. Then you got stuffs. Maybe that. This long bolt looking thing. Throw that into there. Again, I don't know what I'm doing, just winging it here. Alright, that's snugulated. So then, assuming, well, let's put, hold on, let's go get over here and get where to be. Where'd you be at? Let's look for that washer. I got junk everywhere. Cool. Missing in action. Nothing new there. I think I spotted another one over here. Yeah. Put that in there first, maybe. Oh yeah, that, no. Not gonna work. We'll just go with this. That looks like that goes on there like that, I guess. Or does it go like that? I'm thinking like that. find out. So you can rent these from your local parts stores. Oh, I guess I need a cassette wrench. I didn't get one of them. So I'm gonna get a cassette wrench. Alright, I got a few turns on it. Let's see if I can break something here. I got, like, you know, the biggest one I have in the drawer. I guess this is better than beating this on with a hammer, I assume. Just turn this until it just, you know, bottoms out, I guess. And I already greased everything up. Seal, everything. It's got grease on it. Oh, I think that's it. Oh yeah. She bottomed out. Make sure. Alright. That is how you put that on with a tool instead of a hammer. And then hopefully all that can go back off. Oh, wait a minute. Train wreck. Yep, just like that. All back part. So now I can take that tool back to the parts store. So I rented it. It's a cool tool, but I don't need one right now. Probably won't do another one for 15 years, who knows. Alright, let's move on to I guess intake. It needs a gasket. Alright, got the China walls drying up just a little bit. Things all cleaned out, and I threw some oil down in there. Probably 2.5 quarts dumped down in there. So let that sit up for like a minute, and then we'll do the drop, because everything's clean and completely ready to go. Then we'll do the drop. Do get my torque specs. I think it's 97 inch-pounds. I think I just looked it up on my portable computer box there. So give it a minute to soak into the outside airs. Drop time. Gaskets on. I got some goop on the China walls in the corners, and these gaskets got little things you can put down into the heads where it just kind of holds it in place, so you don't have to sit there and fight it. Cool beans. So yeah, goop. Maybe put some more goop in that corner. I don't know. Should be fine. Probably too much goop. Alright. It's go time. Now or never. I did a test drop. Hopefully this drop goes fine. In there someplace. Put some goop on these, I guess. looks like I got it where it needs to be. And you torque it 97 inch-pound first pass, and the second pass I think was 110. No, that's definitely not right. 11 foot-pound, I believe it said. I do believe, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it said. Whoops, way too high. Let's get here. Alright, it's time to do some boring stuff. Sitting here torculating down. And all the goop looks like it kind of mushed out of there. Alright, let's say it's like sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know, you just kind of scatter them everywhere. Alright, it is all torculated down. Just got to, you know, bolt that down. And it's all, you know, mushed. I guess, you know, thermostat housing, water pump. Then I think that's it till I get the other engine out of the truck. Because I think I'm going to rob all the pulleys and brackets off it, paint them up, put them on this. Probably, yeah. Same with like all the pulleys. So, and probably the valve covers. Probably clean them up just a tad to match, you know, the awesome clean intake I got. So yeah, it's coming along slowly, but it is going, and it's like I said, it's going to glow in the dark. Yeah. All right, let's I guess water pump. Got to re-clean the surface because I painted it. Then use some gaskets and put that on instead of silicone. I don't know, yeah, probably use silicone on the quarter deck. Use the gasket on the Monte Carlo, hey G, and it leaked. So silicone. Water pump, they won't use gaskets. They've always seemed to seal fine, so we'll do that. Alright, water pump time. Alright, it's time to do water pump spot up, so we're going to, you know, buff blade a little bit. And just throw that way over there. Let me go get that. Alright, I'm back. See if I can throw it off this time. Yeah, it would have been like, you know, better to just tape this off. next time, tape it up before you paint it. It'll be a lot gooder. Alright, got the water pump on, cleaned out the threads on all 4 of these and all the where the headers are going. And I got the gasket on here. Of course, you know, it's bolted. Alright. Now I've got to find, I might steal this off the other water pump for the heater hose, or I might find it on another one. Not sure yet. Then we'll have to wait to do the thermostat, because I need this plug off the other intake. Take it off that. So I guess just find this bolt. Oh, motor mounts. Put them on. Alright, let's do that. That's easy enough. Motor mounts. Alright, got the thermostat housing, water pump's all done. Cleaned all that up, threads are cleaned up. I don't have a gasket, so gasket in a bottle it is. And hopefully this works. This housing took a flat foul to it, made it a little gooder. But I looked for a gasket, I just don't have one. So we'll sploosh some of this on. And hope for the best. I have an O-ring gasket, but it's not made for this intake because it definitely don't fit in there. Just gotta get some of this goop out. And the goop has stopped. Yeah, just goop it all as much as you can if you can get it out of the tube, which is not working very well. You know, it's only been sitting around for, you know, a hot minute in the toolbox. Good stuff. It's nice and fermented. There's a glob of dry stuff. It's always good. Oh, there we go. We got her. And the plan is goop all this on, tighten it down where it splooshes out, try to wipe it off. That'll make it gooder. Be all kinds of num-num. Smooth it out. Make it look like a gasket at least, I guess. I looked in my gasket drawer, I looked in the kit I bought. Doesn't exist anywhere in this garage. And use what you got, and this is what I got. I got goop. Boom. Num 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 num. Look at that. Just look at it. Plop that on there. Oh, and the thermostat, make sure it looks like, you know, a peace sign facing, you know, the front. And it looks cooler as you're driving. Center that up and then get your bolts. Shouldn't need no goop on them. They don't go into the, down through the intake, into the water jackets. It's just, it's not straight through, that's what I'm saying. And you just give it all the rip'ems. If it leaks, then I guess I'll start over. Put a different housing on it. This is the only housing I got that doesn't have like adapters for other stuff sticking out of it. Plus, you know, it matches the intake. It's already aluminum corroded, so it blends right in. There, it's got all the rip'ems. leave that dry, but we're not going to be putting water in it for a week, maybe. I don't know. So it'll be plenty dry when we're ready. Well, that's probably going to do it for this episode. Everything is as much as I can do on it. You know, thermostat's on, water pump painted. It's getting ready to go into black cloud over here. So it's going to be probably a couple episodes. One, ripping and tearing it out, painting some stuff, rebuilding the frame, firewall, making it all new. Maybe we'll go with fluorescent pink, lime green. I don't know, but I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be a couple parts of this one. So this is episode 1 gone of the 383 black cloud build. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Glow in the dark engine. Catch you on the next one.